What? Smoky. Gotta sweep this floor. Yeah, that's better. Oh my god, you cats. Alright, can I put a sweater on, please? Yeah? Okay. You too ridiculous. You know that? You too ridiculous. Oh. I know. You guys all know the drill. I open the cans. Yeah? You think so? Good morning, Megan. Good morning. Good morning. I was like, you know, I haven't been on the rescue page. I need to get on the rescue page. So here I am. I'm on the rescue page. Can I get... Oh my gosh. I can't even get the food out of the can. Here, Maisie. Here's the can. Go kitty. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Let me finish with the kitties. You're welcome, Megan. Yeah. Now remember, we are on the rescue page. The rescue page means I will not talk about anything other than the rescue. If you want the juicy stuff, go to my other page. Here, Smudge, over here. Smudge, over here. There you go. Good kitty. Hi, Mary. Sorry, cat butt. No, put your tail down. Nobody wants to see that. Maisie, do you need help in the morning? So do I. So do I, Maisie. I get it. I need help in the mornings, too. Alright. Well, while the cats have my table, let's walk through the barn real quick. We is okay, puppies, kitties, doggies, horsies, whatever you are. It's 12:30 in the UK. Yeah. Nick, hi, buddy. Come on, Nick. Oh, good Lord. You know, we had some good moments yesterday, buddy, huh? Come here. Nick. Nick is one of the rescues for any new people that may watch said video. Nellie. Okay, fine. I'll just grab the whole treat bucket. Baron. Here, buddy. You want a cookie? You don't want a cookie? Come here. Baron. Come on, buddy. You know you want cookies. Well, there you are. Nellie always wants cookies, don't you? Oh, good Lord, I can't get them out of my bucket fast enough for you. There you go. Bilbo. Bilbo is one of my personals. Oh, buddy. Pony Baby was a rescue, adopted, has a new owner, a lovely new owner. Shiva is not a rescue. Well, not one of ours. Huh. So no, you belong to a different rescue in Florida that we're working with. That's my finger. Try again. Oh, good girl. Kylie, thank you. What breed is Baron? Baron is Morgan. This is Maple. Maple is one of our rescues. She's a thoroughbred. She rules the roost out here. And then we have Ranger. Ranger's a paint. He is one of our rescues. Ah, it's my finger. Dragon, you're mine. Huh? And then Smarty. Smarty was my mother's. Hi, Smarty. And everybody else is outside. Oh my Lord. So I deep cleaned Nellie's stall yesterday. Like, I got into the corners and I put a mat in here. So there's a mat in the back of the stall. I deep cleaned the corners. I gave her a bigger bucket for alfalfa. I folded up the hay net because, well, she can't chew regular hay. So you get chopped alfalfa. Yes, you do. Yes. Yeah. I scrubbed her water bucket. Hey, Ellie. And then I also deep cleaned this stall yesterday. So Honey's outside right now. She's going to be coming in a little bit. Deep cleaned, like I picked up both mats, cleaned underneath both mats, got deep into the corners. I tore the plastic off the window. Got deep into over by the pole over there in the corner and filled everything and prepped it all up, fresh water in the bucket and everything. So I was a little bit busy yesterday. I took down those stupid hooks. You know, there are hooks all down this row. There was a hook here, there was a hook here, and I was like, it's dangerous. I only wanted one hook. That's all we need in this freaking aisle. So I took them all down because I was like, it's pointless. Why? There's just a danger hazard. And I said to it then too. Wasn't listened to and ignored. None of those things ignored, but wrong channel. So, but at least anyway, I've been productive. Cleaned up the whiteboard, cleaned up some of the other whiteboards. Trying to make sure I find all of my square buckets. So you could sleep in there. It's so clean. I would sleep in there. It's so clean. Cleaned up my whiteboard. Get the new names on there. Get it all straightened out and figured out. So yeah, getting there. Cats, can I have my table back? I can. Thank you. So I'm trying. I really am trying. It's ridiculous. So, all right, kitties. Gotta refill this thing. So that lasted about a month, I think. The herbs. So I have one more bag, and then we'll have to find another. We'll have to get another one. You know, Smokey, that's smudges. Yeah. Smudgy! Kitty. Hi, Smokey. Not that you can hear me anyway, but hi. So we've had Nick on this Hilton Herb Calm and Collected for Equines. It's completely all natural. There is no like pharmaceuticals to it, none of that stuff. And so it's really just supposed to be about natural remedies and natural ways of, kind of helping the horses along in some situations. And for those that have been following Nick's story a little bit, both here and on my other page, Nick has been one of those who has needed a little bit extra help in trust. And so, this has been, I think it's been helpful for him. 70 degrees over there. I am so jealous right now because that was the weather we had yesterday. It is turning cold here. What is that? Be right back. I think there's somebody in my driveway. Nope, just a dog barking like an idiot. Cat, you stink. Oh my god. Let somebody else. Whew, Smokey. Whew. You're rank. You're rank. You're rank. Again, we're not talking about anything that's been going on down here at the farm other than the horses over here because we're on the rescue page. I can answer that on the other side. So, I appreciate it, though, for asking, but wrong page. But, again, it's all herbs. There's nothing. Cat farms stink. Farm cats stink, yes. Yes, they do. Cat farts, yeah. They're awful. Oh, she stank. Yeah, stinky kitty. Alright, so, yes, don't forget to get your raffle tickets in. Ellie has been amazingly running so many awesome raffles and fundraisers lately. One, to name the new rescue that we ended up fundraising, Community Bailing, so that is awesome. Who's doing amazing. I will show you her a little bit later. Good morning, Christine. Let's see, who have I got in my head here? Nick, Baron, Nellie, Smarty. Nick, Baron, Nellie, Smarty. I will never keep it straight. Hello! Yeah, so, all of our fundraisers are tax deductible. We are a 501c3 organization running under the, we're still running under our old name. We haven't gotten all the paperwork handled and stuff. With everything that's been going on, things have kind of gotten waylaid. And our lawyer has been sick, who's been helping us with stuff. She also relocated, and so there's been a lot. Hang on. She doesn't bark unless there's something out there bothering her. What are you barking at? Yes, it's raining. Do you need to go inside? What are you barking at? What? Tova, there is nothing out here. Are you barking at the rain? I'm putting you in the house. Come on, you're done. Tova, come. I don't know what you're barking at, so... It is starting to rain. It sucks. And then I have to put... trying to decide... Okay, that's not Sophie laying down. That's somebody else. It has been dried up, yeah. Easier for me to do one side. Yeah, unfortunately, it's supposed to rain and then snow later today. So, this afternoon... sorry, somebody was asking me for help for something real quick, so I did text real fast. So I have to come back out later when it's not raining and it turns to snow and then put blankets on horses. It's ridiculous. New York, get your weather together. So. Alright, Nellie's. And then I have this to here so I can have the Buteless. Nellie. Baron. Smarty. Oh, Nick. Nick. Nickelodeon. Okay. Alright. Yesterday was some freaking beautiful weather, though. I tell you what, you guys. Wow. 70 degrees was amazing. Gloriously amazing. Loved it. I don't know what you guys all had, but I tell you, I'm going to really enjoy that 70 degrees when it's here to stay for a little bit longer and not the snow. Which means Nellie's going to stay in today because I don't trust the weather. She's going to hate it. It's a good thing I did her stall. It was a tease. It absolutely was a tease. Frickin' weather, I swear. Let's do Frank, Maple, and Ranger real fast, too. And then we can finish up. Nick, Baron, Nellie, Smarty. Good morning. It was nice till the wind came. You know, the wind wasn't too bad here. We had some. Okay, Ranger, Frank, Maple. So I figured out Ranger does not like the brewer's yeast. Does not like it whatsoever. I did not give it to him last night. He ate all of his dinner. He will eat the weight gain, so that's something. Turns out the only one that eats it is Frank. So, I was like, okay. I hate rain. I hate rain so much, it's not even funny. Okay, Frank. Ranger. So, yeah, I'm doing a bunch of different supplements. Some of you guys understand, some of you guys don't get it. The one that I was putting in here is called Muscle Up. And that's to help with their top line and their muscling, and it builds their protein values within their muscle fibers. And it just kind of like helps boost a little bit more. It works really good on these guys that we've been rehabbing all of their muscling and their body structure, their body conditioning, because they just haven't had it, you know? So. And then, like I was saying, brewer's yeast. For those that don't know, you can feed. Sorry, I know. Probably need more. A lot get it. Pretty soon. Actually, we're not going through it too fast. Yeah, we're probably at half bucket. I take that back. Morning, Kristen. It's okay. Yeah, that's at half bucket. Buteless is like running a little empty. Yeah, Buteless is running a little empty. We're good on the weight accelerator or the weight gain supplement. I just bought a bag of it the other day, and then we had 2 bags delivered and donated by one of our followers. So thank you, Priscilla, for that. That helps keep our supply going. The other one I feed is Remission, and Remission is only given to Nellie. And that kind of has like a little extra supplements to it. Minerals, sorry, there's a little extra minerals to it. I'm actually looking at it right now. Supplemental magnesium, more is essentially what it is. And I have the last of that container. I have a brand new one on the shelf. And somebody sent home a bag of that to with Jim, and so I have that as well. So we're actually really good on the Remission for Nellie for a while, I think. So, yeah, Muscle Up, Weight Accelerator, and Buteless are really the most supplements that we actually go through. Do we have an Amazon wish list? We actually do. Yes, we do have an Amazon wish list. We have a Chewy wish list as well. You can access both of those. Either, I think we've got them posted in one of the pinned posts at the top of the rescue page. If not, I know that either Ellie and I can send it to you guys. The brewer's yeast, we just happen to have a bottle of it in the kitchen, or I'm sorry, in the Morning Joyce in the house, because Jim was raising those fruit flies for his jumping spiders, and he decided he wasn't going to do it anymore. And I was like, well, I can feed it. So yes, I can feed brewer's yeast to horses. Yes, it is good for dogs too. It's good for a lot of different things. So I was actually just feeding it to use it. But there's a lot of different health benefits for brewer's yeast, but it's a matter of getting the horses to eat it. And they don't typically eat it too well. So we're going to use what's in the container, and I'm not going to replace it. It's just going to go. So yeah. What other supplements are we feeding? Oh, we are feeding back to the Gut X. So I know last summer we were doing a lot of the 100X equine supplements, both the Gut X and the Osteomax. I've not been using it through the winter because I can't store it out here because it thickens too quickly. And I also did not trust someone to use it appropriately. And I don't like liquids in my buckets. They do it all the time, and I have to scrub them. You can see the grossness to the side here. It's gross. So like I need a hot sunny day like yesterday, but I didn't use yesterday to scrub buckets. But I need another hot day to come in and scrub all these buckets because I hate liquids in my buckets. It's disgusting. And I'll show you as I feed this morning how I feed the Gut X at this point in time. So I need to check. We're actually on a rotating subscription for that because it's cheaper that way, and we get the rescue discount at that. So it's really much more affordable, I think, for us at that point. But I need to check. I think right now we're just getting Gut X. I have to get the Osteomax back in there too. So I don't know. I have to check that too. But yeah. So those are the supplements that we're currently feeding these guys. We do have a lot of rescues here. We do need to get a lot of them adopted as we can. It's been a transitional winter again. I really hate winter. It always turns into a bad thing. Yeah. Always. But we'll get there. Have we ever fed diatomaceous earth? No, I've never fed diatomaceous earth. I know there's a lot of good benefits to it. I know a lot of people that will feed it, but I've never tried it myself. I know you guys are anxious. Yeah, I know. Let me get Frank started. Why are we using this little thing? Because all of my big ones have either been run off with or ripped. That's why. I need to figure out all my feed buckets. Can I show Bilbo? Yeah, give me a second. Hang on, Bilbo. So much easier to carry. Let's show Bilbo. Bilbo, what are you doing, buddy? Huh? Somebody wanted to see your face. Hey, Stacy. Hello. You good donkey. Yeah. You good donkey. Yes, dragon, I know. Let me get Frank. Frank, come here. Maple, come on. Hang out in here for a second. He is calm this morning. So it's only you in the barn now. Yes, it is. Yep, just little me. Let's turn some lights on. Get Maple and Ranger fed. I know Ellie posted a post about Ranger. People are already interested. He's not quite ready. We still got to do an eval on him. Kind of, Frank does know the drill. Kind of see where he's at since he's been away. Drake needs a donkey. Yeah, exactly. Everybody who has a moment should have a donkey. At least a nice one. You gotta raise them right. Alright, Ranger, let's see if you'll eat the gut X. It's good for your belly. Ranger! Come on, buddy. Come on! You're gonna eat your breakfast out here. Come on. Ranger! Come on. I'm gonna see, so you'll eat the weight gainer, will you eat the gut X? Come on, handsome. Come on. Come here. Come here, good boy. Ranger was a bailout that had to come back to our location. Don't be picky. Come on, don't be picky. Just eat it. It's good for you. You're going to be a picky eater, aren't you? Try it. You might like it. I have not forgotten about you. Don't you worry. You definitely have personality, don't you? Huh? I didn't think I put no, because you don't really need too much. Let's give you that. Good morning. Check teeth quick. Just a second, Ellie. Don't spill it. Come on, please don't spill it. So what is it like when I have to do an evaluation? General overalls. Can I see your teeth first? Come here for a second. Yeah, probably early teens. With him eating right now, I'd have to look at the cups. With the cups are the top of the teeth. The surfaces. The dentist on Thursday next week could be able to give me a better idea. We are going to have his teeth done. But I would have to say, Elliot, to throw a quick value out, maybe between 13 and 15. Yeah. So he definitely needs some more weight put on him. We need to get his feet done. The owner did say he's not great with his feet. Can I have this, please? Yeah, I'm going to have 2 hands to do that. Ooh. Ouchie in the withers. Ouchie in the withers, huh? You didn't like that? It's got good suspension. I will, Stacy. I will message you. I know you've sent me a couple messages. I haven't had the chance to get to it. He's a big boy, huh? He's not standing square, but his hips are off. So like he's way down. Even though he isn't standing square, if he was standing square, he'd still be off. So yeah, he does need a chiropractor. Massage therapist would help, which I've got a friend of mine who can do both. She offered to come down and do the rescues, but we want to make the trip worthwhile, so we've got to do like 6 or 8 of them at a time to really make it worth her trip up here, because it's going to be about 4.5 hours to get her here. So weight, feet, teeth, chiropractor. His spine is in pain, so we've got to get that addressed. So there's a quick eval. So once we get the current farrier visit done and the dentist, we're gonna have to do some more fundraising to get chiropractor out here. I know, Dragon. Give me a second. I'll go get it. Let me go get it. I know. Everybody's hungry. He is a gorgeous horse. He really is. And I'm carrying the gut X back with me, and I'm going to have to carry it back down. Yeah. And now I'm warm. Hang on a second. Did the other mare get her shoes off? No, not yet. The farrier comes on Tuesday. It's been a little crazy, and trying to fit him in. That was the first day they offered me, and I said, yeah, I'll take it. So the first chance we got, we took. So he's coming on Thursday to do feet. Who is the new one? She is a saddlebred mare. She's in quarantine right now, so I'm not going to go visit with her right now. I heard you. Lots of pictures on her. We did a video of her on our page. Oh, shoot. Nick, Baron, Nellie, Smarty. Yeah, I hope his ribs have healed too. Our farrier, for those that didn't know, fell on the ice when we had that really nasty weather, and broke his ribs. So the last time he was here, we didn't push him and do a lot of like the more difficult horses. So, it's coming, Smarty. Hang on, buddy. So we'll be doing some of the more difficult horses this week. Probably get her shoes off. They're not big lick shoes. They don't put big lick shoes on saddlebreds. That's not how that works. I know, buddy. I know, I put you in a different stall. We're rearranging stalls, too. Would you back off? Back off! You bite me, I will be upset with you. Stop it! Listen, I know you love your food, but disrespect is not the way to go. What that mare has on her feet is just a heavy-weighted shoe. That's all it is. It's not Big Lick. She's a saddlebred. You don't put Big Lick shoes on saddlebreds. You put them on Tennessee Walkers. Big Lick is limited to walkers. That's just the way it is. Kim is an amazing farrier. He's absolutely wonderful. I've known him for years. I grew up knowing Kim. He was just the guy at the horse shows for a while. And then he turned into the really nice guy at the horse shows because we became friends. Because we always stabled across the aisle from them at the shows. And then he became the farrier because the farrier I had actually retired. Decided he didn't want to do it anymore. What was I doing? Baron, you're fine, buddy. I know all you guys is looking at is the handle of the bucket, sorry. There, that's a little bit better. Nah. That's okay. Hi, Nick. Hi, good boy. You've got that hole figured out, don't you? Huh? Nick is responding so well lately with me. It's great. I love it. Huh, buddy? Hi, handsome. It's like, feed me. That's all I care. Hi. Oh, he says, wait, you surprised me. Come here. Okay. We're not doing that today, he says. Come here. We've been doing so good, buddy. It's okay. Fine, I'll just stand here. Whatever. You're being a butt today. Genevieve, that is a horse that is not under our rescue. Nick, come back here. Come on. You're so dingus. You know that? Come here. Come here. You're a brat. He actually had been really good. He's really kind of been warming up to me the last couple of days. Much better than he has been. Yes. See? See? You're fine, buddy. You're fine. You're just being a dingus. Alright, Pony Shiva Dragon. And then I'll start bringing in everybody from outside. So, Honey, keep eating, Frank. Honey, Scarlet, Mac, and Sophie. I'm missing somebody. Morgan. Everybody else has been doing really well lately, so I'm like slowly adding in the rotation. It's been a lot trying to adjust the feeding rotations and stalls, because we're like I have to deep clean the stalls because of the conditions that they were left in. Yes, Genevieve, and we're not talking about them on this page. So. Oh, wake up, eyes. Okay. So, trying to figure out the rotations of everybody with deep cleaning the stalls and trying to get things back where it's supposed to be. It's been on a trip. On a trip. Oh, it's okay. No, definitely don't. It's alright, Genevieve. You're fine. Totally fine. He was definitely hitting the past. Yeah, I think so. I think so, too. Alfalfa. Oh, that one. Okay. Dragon, Shiva. Oh, Shiva. Shoot! I forgot one. I hear you. I got some other horses to take care of first. So, Shiva's been getting the seroquine pellets that were donated by a follower. They're supposed to help with calming effects. I actually think it'll work. I think it's working. Maybe at auction even. Poor guy needs lots of time and patience. Yeah. I heard Celtic salt is good for horses in their water trough. Honestly, any real natural salt helps. Where it comes from doesn't matter, honestly. I mean, I haven't seen... Salt is salt, okay? It's chemically compounded to be that way. That's just the way it is. Whether it's enriched, reinforced additives to the salt, it is what it is with it. But any salt is going to cause a horse to drink more water, and more water is healthy. So, take your pick with it. I don't mind many of the salt blocks. We've got a salt lick in the indoor with those guys. I've got two that I've got to get to the pastures. I found one of my salt block containers, clear out in the middle of the field, and I don't know why it was out there. So, I've got to carry a salt block out. I've rearranged the water trough so that way it's not so mucky where it's sitting, and then that way I put the salt lick kind of like, I'm trying to get to dry up, honestly. I'm trying to get to dry up out there because of the poor management that was going on, and even though I said not to do things, they did it anyway, and it irritated. But either way, salt in itself is a good thing to have. As I go through the stalls, I'm going to be looking at getting the plastic salt licks. I've done the metal ones. The metal ones don't last. They rot out too quickly. So I'm going to get some plastic salt licks because I don't like putting in the feed buckets either. Some people put them in the corner feeders or in the feed buckets. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Hey, Hannah, I know. I like hardly ever see you around. Because then they have to move that salt lick around to get to their grain and their supplements. And then sometimes some of these guys tend to get annoyed by that. Like, it's hard to realize with them, like, what's an annoyance, but you really kind of notice after a while, kind of what their habit is like in the stall. And so, the licks on the wall is really the best way to handle salt licks in stalls. The licks outside on the ground is the best way to handle, I think, so far that I have found. There is something that I would like to try in the future. Somebody on one of my... No, they definitely don't belong in feed bins. I've seen it done that way, but on one of the farming, I just sprinkle salt on the horse's grain. I mean, you could absolutely do it that way. Yeah, you can do the Himalayan on a rope. I've definitely seen it done. We've tried it before. Hey, Linda, hope all is well so far. But they did a, like, wood trough. And it was just wide enough to fit the big blocks in it. And just long enough to fit 4 of the blocks in it. And what they did is they had, like, life has been busy. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And they had like one of each different type of salt block that they would feed out for their horses. And then the horse could actually come up and it was a salt bar. So it's kind of cute. Yes, the plastics always last longer. They really do. So eventually, I would like to actually build one of those. So the wooden salt container won't rot out as fast. I mean, we gotta have to nail it from the outside so that way it doesn't like rot the nails out. And then they would have access to it. And then the people also had put a roof over top of it so that it would cover them. Now, I don't know how well that would do with the way the wind whips up the valley. That would be, I guess we'd have to put a back wall on it, make sure it comes, the back wall is definitely facing the wind side to the south. And, yeah, I'm not sure about sides. Maybe if we angled it just right and then had one side and then that would just whip around, like using the corner, I don't know. Figure it out. So, does it really keep water from freezing when put in troughs? Salt? Hey, Caroline. Use the salt on Himalayan on a rope. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody uses the Himalayan on a rope. It's just convenient more than anything. I mean, salt drops the freezing point of water. It's science. Salt will drop the freezing point of water. I mean, that's why we put it on the roads up here up north. So if it drops the freezing point, yes, it would actually help keep water from freezing. It's not going to I'm sorry. It's not going to keep them from freezing entirely. That's just not the way that it works. It's going to help drop that freezing point. So it's going to take a longer period of time for the water to freeze. And it's going to have to drop to a colder temperature. So 32 degrees Fahrenheit is the freezing point for water, right? And so if you put salt in it, it's going to melt it if it's ice. It's going to keep it from freezing if it's water. That's how they make slushies. It's literally an ice cream. That's how they make ice cream and slushies. There's a salt additive. There's AT&T calling for their money, and I will pay you. I gotta move some money around there. I'm working on it. Hello.
Hello.
I was on a live.
What?
I said I'm on a live.
Hi, live. I'm the spy.
Don't give it away. I can't answer that one either. Keys to the truck are hanging in the door.
Okay. I've already swapped over the booster seats just in case you need to go get them or anything.
Well, I got Jim's car too.
Yeah. I also grabbed the table in that little other entrance, the circle table.
Oh, okay.
I grabbed from Spiro's.
Be nice to my truck.
I will.
Okay.
You know I'm a sweetheart.
I know. So it's literally just science. Water doesn't freeze then until, like, I can't remember what exactly temperature it is. It varies based on the amount of salt that you put in it versus the temperature and the outside environmental factors as well. Ever had luck with magnesium helping a spooky horse? I've never had to use magnesium with the spooky horse. I was saying I was feeding Remission, which is a supplemental magnesium to Nellie, but that's just because she's 30 years old, has Cushing's, and is our sanctuary, like, permanent long-term care patient more than anything. So I've heard it of magnesium, but I've never actually had to use it or try it. So I can't answer that for you. We always had animals eat their rope when we used the salt blocks. Sarah, we're kind of dumb. Nice, Hannah. Horses can get salt toxicosis. Yes, they can. So you got to watch the levels of salt you do offer as well. Be sure to watch. Yep. Make sure you watch your amounts of salts. That's what I tell the bill culvert. Mine is more important. You'll get it when I get it. Yep, that's about it too around here. Yep. Yeah, with being self-employed and unemployed and everything like that right now, not working the bailout anymore. I mean, when I worked the bailout, I had the extra money because I had the commissions from the dealer, and I had more boarding bailouts too. And that helped pay the bills. And now that I don't have any of that income, things have been tight. I mean, but that's why I've been doing sales stuff online over on my other page. That's why any of your donations for the rescue horses helps support the rescue horses. And that way I can just worry about funds of my own horses for my personal. So. Mine won't use the big salt licks. I don't use the white ones, I'll be honest. I tend to only get the mineral ones, where they're kind of like the brown, pinky looking ones. I know I deep cleaned those 2 stalls, and now I got to deep clean your other stalls too. I can't keep up. I'm going to try though. We're going to do this. Yes, it does help if you buy raffle tickets. It helps the rescue horses, so that way I don't have to worry about paying for them out of pocket entirely. Right, Shiva? I gotta talk to your rescue. Dragon? You'll get it when you get it. No, we're okay, right? We're okay. We're okay. She is better over here. Come here. It's okay. I know I'm not standing on the other side of the gate. You all right, darling? Come here. It may not be entirely you guys for sound. It might be me. You might have to exit the live and come back. Oh, good girl. You touched me. Oh, good girl. Yes, there is a painted horse tote. There's a blanket being donated or being raffled. We have a really cool saddle purse. I would like to see that raffle like bring a lot more money. So If it doesn't hit a certain amount, I'm telling Ellie, don't do it. I know, girlfriend. I'm trying to juggle between everything I gotta do and get stalls and feed and train and everything. It's okay. We'll get there. It's finding a new balance. Right? Yeah, it's just finding the balance. We'll get there. And then I got my CDL trucking school starting here in a couple weeks. I was supposed to start next week, but because of the farrier and the dentist, they said, no, wait another week. And I said, okay, sounds good. Oh, dragon. So what, we can get some more income. I will figure it out. Yep, I will. We'll figure it out. Back your butt up. Thank you. Ooh. Lights just flickered. Did I say you could have that? Did I say you could have that? Now you can have it. Okay, so yeah, sorry about that, guys. Let's see. I've got one stall, but that's next to Dragon, so that's got to be a gelding. Smarty. Trying to figure out who. I got to bring Honey and Scarlet and everybody in. Good job, Frank, cleaning up the floor. So actually, I could put Honey here. Scarlet in that stall. I'll put Smarty out for the day. And then I can bring in Sophie and Mac. I didn't forget about you. Oh, you look so pitiful. He does need a flat screen TV. That'd be freaking hilarious. No, Jody, you're fine. Jody, you're fine. You're staying in for the day. I didn't forget about you. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You just don't get grain. You don't need it. There. But again, if you think we need treats... Oh, it's not the lights. It's just the one in the center. Okay, so I'm going to have to change that. I'm going to change that one. I got to change that one. I got to put one back in this stall. Oh, I got to change that one over there, too. Those ones just don't last. They just don't last. There's always something to do. So we have this thing full of treats. We have this bag. We have that bag, that bag, that bag, that bag. Those two bags. That's great. So yeah. A stuffed plushie like Bilbo. You want a dragon plushie? Or I'm sorry, a donkey plushie? Is that what I'm hearing? We need to find a donkey plushie for Bilbo. Here, Frank. Here. Need more treats, right? Frank. All right. Can we go, please? Come on. No, you don't need any more of the treat table. No, we may not have enough. No, I think we need more. Oh, I never locked it. Ah, just kidding. Your guys' water's good. I want that drink down though so I can scrub it. Gotta get that back in that. Oh, good boy, Ranger. Good boy. Maple, you done? Bilbo plushie in his color. Yeah. Of course you're done. Easy. Well, I still have the Scarlet plushie that Hannah made us. So maybe we should raffle that off next. Nobody's bought it yet, so. I personally love it, honestly. The Scarlet one. It's got one eye. Alright, Smarty, are you done? You're cleaning up your mess? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, I still have the Scarlet one, and I still have the other one that she made and sent us too. So we have 2 of those horses. Yeah, it was Hannah that makes the crochet horses, not... Okay, let's see. Scarlet. Honey, Mac, and Sophie. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know what you guys do. I can't keep track of it all. I try. But I have so much other stuff going on around here, I can't keep track of all of you guys who make your stuff. You're currently working on cats. Nice. I saw one of them, I think a partial grab. I want to have time to sit down and watch everybody's lives and stuff like that. I can't even keep up with Penny's. Hell, I can't even keep up with my own some days. So, as much as I'd love to, I know you guys are crafty. That much I can tell you. I used to be crafty, but I can't crochet, I can't sew, I can't any of that. I cross stitch. I can cross stitch. That's about as far as it goes. I used to make jewelry. Penny does a better job than I do. I don't have time to work on that. I'm pretty good at my spell jars. That's about it. I used to be crafty. And I think the kids are finally at a point now that I think I can finally focus on that a little bit. In between everything else I've got to do. But you know what? What's one more thing? What's one more thing? Oh, feed run later today there, Smokey. We go through about 5 bags of feed. So 250 pounds of bags, 250 pounds of feed. It's okay, you don't need to explain. No, I know. I know, it's okay. Sometimes I feel like I have to. That's one of those, like, it's one of those things, you know? It's a trauma response. Trauma! Emotional damage! This is my craft. Hang out with you guys. It would be. I think we could probably do a sound grab off of one of the videos and do it that way. Hi. I know. But I was saying, yeah, we go through about 250 pounds of feed, right now in, oh, I need to get you a new collar. About 5 to 6 days. And 5 bags of feed, their prices have gone up. It's crazy. It's about $25 to $28 a bag. So, where's Smudgy? I don't know. Smudge ate her breakfast. She left. I know. You never used to be so friendly. Yeah, I know. Because let's see, I bought these bags on Monday. It's Thursday. So Thursday makes it... yeah, about 5 days. Well, that's about 5 days. But where to get the little blocks to plug in? Build-A-Bear has those types of things. So I wonder if something has been developed from the Build-A-Bear sound boxes. Then maybe we could figure out. I would be willing to look and see if there's something out there. I just have to be reminded to look because I forget things because I have so much in my head. I have a tough time with attention now. Nice. Well, good for you, Joyce. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. What do I feed? My biggest purchase is Triple Crown Complete. That's our biggest purchase. Some days I do mix in 2 other bags. One is a Purina Senior. And that has these little, like, it has the pellets to it. And then it has, like, these little, they kind of look like cat food pieces to it. So it's extruded and pelleted all in the same bag. And then I also sometimes will mix in, depending on availability, of course, a Triple Crown, because I tend to buy out the entire shelf. They only put 3 bags of Crown on the shelf. So I buy all 3 bags, and then buy a bag of the Purina Senior with the extruded. And then I buy a bag of the Ameline 200, which has the oats to it. And adds a little bit of just a texture too. So, and then I so when I put it in the bin, I switch the bins, so I have the bigger bin for the main feed. So it goes a bag of Triple Crown on the bottom, and then either a bag of Ameline or a bag of the Purina Senior, bag of Triple Crown, bag of the other one, bag of Triple Crown. So, yeah. That way it's all mixed. She could make a dragon plush. Oh my gosh. Do you know how much time that would do to do a dragon with all the spots? That'd be funny. How is your Tractor Supply with grain mites? Grain what, Lori? I'm confused on that part. Mac, Sophie, actually, I don't think I did anything different. They're all the same. They're all the same. Doesn't matter. Ha! That makes it so much easier. Yeah, so this is that's the Purina Senior, that mix right there. And then this is a mix. I look tired. I am. I went to bed at 10 o'clock last night. This is all Purina Senior. That way in that layer. There. And then that's the Triple Crown Complete on the bottom. So. Maybe do a Here's Emily plush. Happy Crochet. Hannah did Daisy. Yeah, Dragon would take me months. Bugs on the outside of the bags. Oh, I don't have any. I don't have any of those. I've actually kept an eye out and I have not seen any. There's your sound grab. Oh, I'm going to lose buckets. No, don't spill the grain. Oh, I saved it. Ha! Alright, Smarty, do you want to go out? Because I need this stall. This is now your stall, but I need it for right now until I get the other ones cleaned. I know. It's really annoying, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I know. He still wants his candy. He does. Looks like dust, but actually grain mites. I haven't seen it. Oh, I just ran the door into my arm. Oh. Ow. I can feel the chill. Chill in the air. You're going that way? You guys still got some round bales out here? Yeah, there's still some hay out here. Good deal. Yeah, I have not noticed the grain mites. I will be honest. I will see if I can look closer. Hey, nobody. Hang on. Honey, come on. I will say I have not noticed any dust moving. Well, the ground is starting to rehab a little bit. Yeah. I gotta get my till out here. The box blade should be able to take care of that, I think. Smarty. He loves being outside. Oh, Jody, that's awesome. This is awesome. Honey, you want to go get some breakfast? But that looks like good poop. That's a good poop. Come on, let's go get some breakfast. Mac's like, yes! Yes, me! Sophie! Scarlett! Come on! Mac, over here, buddy. The gate is over here, buddy. Come on, honey. Honey is a rescue? Huh. Honey was one of our kill pen poles. Mac is mine. There's so much landscaping to do, it's not funny. Why do you have bite wounds? Who's been biting you? Huh? Are you being a bully? Do I plan to cross fence the closed pastures? If I have money. That's a money problem. I would love to. If Ellie finds the boxes, you can make it as an option. Yeah. Poor fence went to, yes it did. I'm not happy. Fence, footing, everything. I have so much rehabbing to do with this place. Worse than it was when I bought it. So I'm not exactly excited nor happy about it. I have posts that I have to reset for my outdoor arena. I've got grading to do of my outdoor arena because of people. Would love to put in individual paddocks because it would make this going out and feeding easier. Because instead of having to bring them in, I could just take the grain to them, and we could just have like buckets hanging on the hooks on the fencing, and go here, grain. It'd be so much easier than how I have to do it right now. but there used to be a fence that followed that whole tree line. It got all tore out. What's in the ground over there? I have to rehab. We have the bailout pasture. I have to fix that fence before I can use it, but the fence posts are still there. So there's that. Oh, hey, you guys found a blanket. I would not have found that unless they had uncovered it. Hi! Ellie! Look what I found! Correction, it was hiding. It was hiding in the hay pile. Yeah, I gotta go get Sophie. She's hanging out at the bale. It's wet. I'm gonna leave it out to get rained on. And dirty. How dirty it is. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it out to get rained on. Let the nature clean it. Gross. He did hide it really well. He hid it really well because actually I've been looking and I was there, Sophie. Let's go get Scarlett. I'll meet you at the gate, Sophie. You look rough, girlfriend. I don't know what happened to you, but holy. It looks to be in one piece. I just might have to fix the hind leg shoes. Banshee! What are we doing? Banshee's the rescue. Huh. Hi! What are we doing? Oh, we're gonna play this game? Come here! Banshee. It's okay. Come here. Come here. I just want to pet you. Can I just pet you? Come here. Good girl. Ah, good girl. Yeah. You good girl. Yeah, see? See, life's not so bad now, is it? You're a long-term project, aren't you? You good girl. See? All done. That's all I wanted. Come on, Scarlett. Let's go get some breakfast. Did you guys like that third cutting? I know. I got some third cutting bales. Nom nom. I found second and third cutting round bales that are now out in the pasture with these guys, and that's what they're demolishing. She has gotten so much better. Yeah, Banshee's been a long project. She's one of those rescues that really just needed time to figure out what is what, honestly. For anybody that doesn't know Banshee's history, she was a bailout back when I was running it, and I was really nervous of getting stuck with her. You see what that happens. And you couldn't catch her. You literally could not catch that horse. You had to run her into the barn, you had to run her into the pastures, you had to run her into the indoor, and it's just darn near impossible to get near. Impossible. And I don't remember what changed, but she was here for 3/4 of the year. Sophie? I know, I'll get him to bring more of that third cutting down since you're doing well on it, because you're the only one I worry about not doing well on that. Come on. Let's get some breakfast in, yes. And like I said, I don't remember what changed for her, but something clicked in her brain. And she finally was like, oh, you're not so bad. No, kidding. Really? And that's why she lives with a catch rope right now, but she is much better. All right. All right, Sophie, Mac. Thank you. Dragon, leave his butt alone. Scarlet, spin around. Nope, you missed it. Honey's like, I got mine. Come here, Scarlet. Watching for the Poconos. Yay! Okay. Oh, come back here. Come here. Where are you going? Huh? I know. Honey has been one of those amazing transformation horses. You've come a long way in just a couple months here, huh? It's amazing what happens when somebody feeds you. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. It's amazing what happens when somebody feeds you, huh? You are going to be so big. You're going to be so big once you put all your weight on. Oh my God. She's already filled out quite a bit. We still got filling out to do. Everybody that thought she was a chestnut, turns out she's a red dun. Poor nutrition can hide the stuff. Huh. Neglect can hide stuff. And then you find the pretty ones. Oh, by the way, I did not get those horses. They went to where I was set. Oh, gotcha. Well, Jody, it's probably for the better, to be honest. Good girl, honey. I'm excited to see what you can do, but we got to work on that foot some. She is going to be beefy. Is that Fran? No, that's Honey. Look at there's Honey. Honey, 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 honey. You're still pretty. You're still pretty. I'm coming. I'm coming. I had to go play with the other ones too. Poor owners haven't talked to in 11 years. Well, people get themselves in situations they should be able to get themselves out of, and they can't, then they suffer the consequences. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, get you guys fed. Go up, throw some hay. No, I use the loose hay. Okay. Squirt for you. She is going to be flashy. One sock, Ellie. One sock, 3 stockings. And a wide blaze, almost a bald face. Oh, that sucks. You are going to be a stunner for sure. and Scarlet. You're kind of quiet today, Scarlet. You look okay, though. I'm not worried. Here. Oh, what's the matter? I put the stuff in it and now you don't want to eat? Try it. You might like it. You're such a brat. Sock. Sorry. That's a sock. Because it doesn't go all the way up the cannon. And then the other one is a stocking. Because it's higher. Stocking. Stocking. 3 stockings and a sock. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, honestly, about who picks what horses. You know, you just don't know what people are going to pick. And I would have thought with her being a registered Appaloosa, she would have shown better. But I have my own opinions on why. And again, that's not meant for this page. But I'm trying not to get too much into your grain. The wind's blowing into the barn. But yeah, she's turning out to be a gorgeous mare. You are Oops. Yeah, all that matters, she's here now. We're taking care of her, getting her fat, taking care of her feet. She will get her teeth done. She's had a sponsor to pay for her teeth, so those are getting done. Huh. Honey, I've got to get hay to these stalls. But you are so satisfying to brush, it's not even funny. My OCD ADHD really likes this. Yes, it does. She's like, you're getting hair in my bucket. Well, now you'll look a little less raggedy. How about that, huh? I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to get them off. I thought all appies had spots. So not all appies have spots. No. Some have what's called a leopard complex. And if they have it or not is the genetic question. The problem is that this mare has a lot of quarter horse breeding in her, and that quarter horse breeding can sometimes breed out that leopard complex gene. And so I don't know without genetically testing her if she has the leopard complex. She's registered Appaloosa, but that's only because one of her parents was an Appaloosa. One or both, I can't remember. I'd have to look back at her paperwork. She's got some nice old foundation breeding in her, but the problem is, like I said, there's other breeds in her, and unfortunately sometimes that hides or breeds out that gene to be able to pass along color. But that does not go along to say that if you were to breed her with an appy, she would not produce color. She could. I don't use it below, so I don't use these metal combs below hocks and below knees. Only because, I'll go back to the jean thing here in a second. Only because down from here down, they don't have any muscle to protect their bones and nerves and stuff like that. Up here, there's a little bit of muscling. And so if you're careful, I'm not putting very hard pressure, but if you're careful, you can use it on the legs. Like, I'm only doing surface enough to be able to grab the hair. I'm not pressing down on. Where up here, you know, you're pressing and getting that. I know. Well, finish your breakfast. I'll leave you alone. But like I said, you could breed her to an Appaloosa and then she would probably produce color. But the only reason she's registered Appaloosa is because one of her parents was registered Appaloosa. But there's also a thing called the extreme white or white gene. Appies tend to carry that, what is it, white expressive. I can't remember what it is exactly. But here. And that causes some of the expression on the horses as well. And that they're still working on testing and gene testing for that. But, so yeah, she's technically registered Appaloosa. Yep. With a lot of quarter horse in her. All right. Ooh, I threw a couple bales down last night. I could use those. Smokey, I love you. What did I do with my... There it is. Is Dragon... Yes, Dragon is white expressive. Yep. Dragon is heterozygous leopard. There is no genetic testing for white expressive. You kind of have to watch what he throws. I heard that. Yes, Bilbo. I know, buddy. I'm getting in the hay right now. Okay? Well, there's more to the Appaloosa stuff. So at least one parent has to be registered in order for the horse to be registered Appaloosa. But because she shows no other signs or characteristics, she's what's called limited. And her registration actually has her as limited to limited non-performance and something else. So essentially she is non-expressive. She has no striping of the hooves, no modeling of the skin. I'm going to get it right now. I'm going to get it right now, buddy. Aw, Carmen, I'm so sorry to hear that. Honey, are you done? You keep picking. You might find something you ain't like in there. Keep trying. Can I get by with the wagon? Are you going to let me do that? Oh, good girl. Because she has no spots, no striping of the feet, no modeling of the skin, and the only thing she's really got that shows Appaloosa is her eyes. You got to look at eyes. Hey, it's studying horses' faces and stuff. You kind of recognize this versus that, but her eyes have an Appaloosa look to them. There's a little extra tint around the outside of the eye itself. It's hard to explain it, but there's more white to the edges. There's a little extra ring around. And that just tends to be an Appy characteristic. And so she is a limited registration. So you cannot like take her to an Appaloosa show and compete with her because they would not let you gain points because she's not spotted. That's why. It was a good one for Bilbo. Yeah, he does have a lot to say. He's really mad. So, no, you'd never breed Honey. No, God, no. No, I've never breed Honey. But if you personally breed to a mare like her for a dragon baby with heavy quarter horse background. Yeah, no, definitely not breeding Honey. No. One, that would depend on the breeding, depending on what's in her pedigree. Two, it depends on her conformation. And three, it depends on her personality. That is me as personally as a breeder. Responsible. Because I don't breed to just anything. Corinne, no, I'm going to be breeding Sophie. As soon as I get some more weight on her, I'm going to be breeding Sophie to dragon. Because she is one I bought for breeding. She does not have a limited pedigree because she has heavier Appaloosa genetics and she does have a spot. She has a spot. But if I had a horse that was built like Honey, I would say yes. Other than the foot. She has a clubbed foot. I like the length of her back. I like the shoulder. I would like the neck to be a little bit longer. Your neck is too short. I like her head size. I like her personality. So if Honey was not limited registration, did not have a club foot, was not a rescue, and I owned her personally, I would contemplate it. So, because I do like her breeding. What did I just do with them scissors? Right here. And actually, when Ellie and I were talking about which Appaloosa to take, because there was 2 that week, it's coming, buddy. It's coming. We pull the strings. Is this what you want? Are you suffering? Donkey. Why is Sophie hard to keep weight on? Because she is an anxiety horse. She is just a high anxiety, nervous Nelly, and she is one of the most high anxiety horses I have ever dealt with. And I never would have believed it until her. Never would have believed it till her. She is OCD. She is herd bound. She is, yeah. She has some great breeding, but oh my God. She has the anxiety of like high stress profile high school student trying to get into the best of the universities. It's been a long couple of years owning her and trying to keep weight on her and then trying to decide what is the best option for maintaining her, and she really needs to be in a stall. But anybody that knows what's been going on down here understands why my issues are right now, and I'm working to resolve all of that. So, and Robin, not to be pointing anything out or anything like that, I can't respond to your comments because you have my personal profile blocked. So I can only verbally answer your questions, and I cannot text you. or message you or reply to your comments, just FYI. She does love Mac. And that's why with all of our rehabbing in the stalls and barns right now, they will be moved to the 2 stalls at the end, which we're currently working on getting cleaned up. And then she and him will be right next to each other. They'll have the 2 stalls down there. And Mac is not going to be kicking the wall at Dragon. And then that way there's going to be less fighting. Have I put a hay net in here yet? No, but you actually clean your hay, so I'm not worried about you. So the stalls is actually going to go Max, Sophie, Honey. Quartz. Sorry, Quartz will end up ultimately in this one. But right now it's a rotation, Honey, Scarlet, Quartz. Because I have 2 stalls out back, then we're putting her and one of the other horses in again when they get cleaned. I know, I gotta go get yours. You're gonna go back out to eat that 2nd and 3rd cutting bales. You got some. You clean up. You both actually clean up. Yeah, Robin, I don't know what that's all about. Just so you know, FYI. Yeah, it's better when we're not throwing it at you, huh? Imagine that. It's coming, Pony. Hang on. Will you let me? Thank you. I'm actually going to put Critter in here next to Dragon, so you stop being a bully. Or Gato. Critter or Gato will be in here because then they won't destroy the stall. Smarty will be there. This will be a rescue / rotational. Pony's will be here for a while. Bilbo until we get his balls cut off. Nellie will be in there permanently. And then, Baron, it depends, on who's what. But, that's what's going on stall-wise. And horses and needing to do their things. So, and then hopefully I can get a trucking job to pay for your training. Yeah. Can you not? Okay, good. You almost bit my finger doing that. You know that, right? Excuse you, mister? Thank you. Yep, so then I start CDL training here in a couple weeks. Let me go get a bale. What do you got out here for hay on the ground? You guys aren't doing a very good job cleaning up the hay. It's a good thing this thing's going to get scraped here in the next month. I've got to go get the flatbed. I got to go get those boards. They're there. We have the boards. I just got to go get them. Max, Sophie says to eat faster. She's done. No, I have not heard yet back about her. But Ann and I have agreed to try to use her facility to get Shiva and her feet done. So at least there's that. Alright, I'm going to need 2 arms for that. Till the word gets out, how many adoptions are 501? I can never keep up. Me either. I don't actually know. To be honest, I don't actually know. Scarlett, you have to wait. Smudge, get out of the way. Honey Scarlet, Champ, Twist, Nellie, Maple, Ranger. We've taken on quite a bit left. Nick, hang on. Morgan, Tucker, Petey, Woody, I know I'm forgetting somebody. Sally, yep, the new one. Come on, you two. Hey! Well, she feels good enough to can her. Banshee, Champ, Tucker, Twist, Petey, Woody. That one's mine, that one's mine, that one's mine. Morgan, that one's mine. Yeah. The gate's open, you goofball. Petey ran across the field the other day. Like, literally ran across the field. It was great. I could not get my phone out because I was helping the guy put the bales out in the pasture. Good morning, Carol. There's Tucker. There's Tucker right there. Yeah, Tucker, Petey, Woody, Honey, Scarlet, Banshee, Champ, Twist. So that's 8. Ranger and Maple is 10. Sally is 11. Nellie is 12. Nick is 13. It seems like there's more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14. I'm counting 14 if I have that right. Yeah, I counted Nick in my head. So we're definitely, like, if we hit 15, we're way at max. Okay, we're kind of over. Like, we really wanted to stay between 10 and 12. But Emily's got a bleeding heart, and Ellie goes, yeah, okay, because we're just suckers. And so, yeah, we're not taking any more in. I'm telling you that right now. We're not taking any more in. Oh, Eddie. I see. I knew I was forgetting somebody. Thank you. Addie, 15. So we are at max. We're definitely way at. We were at max at 12. We're at over max at 15. But this is like the high limit max. So yeah. No more. No more until we can get some adopted. Which should be happening here, I hope, soon. Hopefully. As long as Emily can find a balance to get out here and do the line driving like I've been meaning to. Which is why I put all of my online sales on my other page on hold, so I can catch up on that stuff. Yeah, we are suckers. Yeah, we are. Huh, Nick? Your girlfriend's wondering if you're done yet. You threw it on the floor. Well, that doesn't help. We do have some good horses right now. Yeah, I need to do some lives and showcasings and videos and stuff. So, I can't do it today. Today's not an option. Maybe tomorrow. Huh, buddy? Maybe tomorrow we'll get some line driving videos and that'll get some horses' attention. I know we have a lady that is persistent about our new one. She wants her, but she's not in a place to do it right now. And I'm not really ready to adopt her out right now. So, Scarlett, you pooped in my clean stall. Water's still good. Hay is still good. Did you eat it all? Most of it. All right. All right, that's what I was waiting for. Mac is done. Put you two back out. I'm gonna go get water started. And then I gotta feed the new one. Hey. And then the plan is let the weather drop. Mac, come on. Mac! Come on, McDonald's. Get. Yep, there's a fast eater and a slow eater. Jim is always the fast one, and I'm the slow one. Huh. You're the fast one, he's the slow one. God, you're a train wreck. Your teeth is getting done next week, I'm telling you that. You can't carry a baby looking like that. That'd be irresponsible. And I ain't doing that. Is Morgan Freeman safe for kiddos? Oh my God, yes. Hannah, I did a video with my kids on the Emily at Shamrock page. Go to the end of the video, the last half hour. I'll send you the link for it. My son Liam is riding Morgan in that video. It started out with them riding their own horses. And then I said to him, I said, would you ride Morgan for me, buddy? He was like, I'll ride Morgan. I said, you're awesome, dude. It turned into quite the comical. You know, I left the other gate open for you, too. Turned into quite the comedy show Friday last week. It was Friday of last week because I got sick later that evening. Yeah, that'd be great. He'd be perfect for a kid. He's perfect for a kid. He watches where they are. He won't step on anybody. He won't be pushy. He's not any of that whatsoever. He's ideal. Yes, he's ancient, but he is ideal for a kid. So, I was going to try to screen grab that and share it out to show that he is good for kids. He doesn't know all the leg cues, but he is willing to try. So, oh, right, because that was it, Robin. You had asked if the water trough was filled. I filled it yesterday. And we have another one. We actually have two of these. I went out and bought another one. I hear you. Let me get the water done and then you're next, okay? Which was full. I guess now it's empty. Okay, that's all good. That one's full, mostly, so. It's gonna rain today. not gonna worry about it right now. There it comes. It's a coming. Oh, coming from the south even. Oh, I can see the rain on the hill on the far side. Ugh, it's gonna pour. Alright, let's get our water buckets done. Hi, Smudge. Honey, you're a mess. Yep, more mud, exactly. Stuck. I will say I am grateful for at least the concrete barn floor. Because I know there are other rescues out there that don't have that. And I feel sorry. I am so sorry. I've done that. It was just personals. Mud floor barns suck. I'm glad to have the concrete. We've had tornadoes. The roof is getting bald. Oh no. Oh no. Far enough. Is that shut? It is. Okay, good. Well, I mean, our roof does leak. So, like, the roof of the barn itself really needs to be done this year. So, I gotta go pick some Amish guys' brains about how much will it cost us. Can we work out some sort of deal? Yeah. Tornadoes are not fun to screw around with, that's for sure. Oh, shoot. Hey, in the indoor. Totally lost track. Love ADHD. It's great. I had it out. Ready to go. I'm coming, Maple. I'm coming. I got sidetracked. Oh, again. Yeah, it's coming. Sky's getting dark. Maple, I need to test you out in the pasture on the next sunny day, see if you're catchable. And if you're catchable, you can live outside. Are we still doing the expansion? I would love to. I would love to, because that would make our lives so much easier with feeding and monitoring and medications and stuff like that. It would be ideal. We do have that donation. I need to send her the paperwork today on getting it from our international donor. So we have part of it, so that would make actually a quarter of it. I need somebody who would be willing to send out letters to companies that would say, hey, you know, we've got this donation. We need $20,000. Would you be willing to help match said donation for a tax deductible business for your business? and help us get our barn for our rescues put up. But I've had a couple of people say they would help, and then I haven't heard anything else happen with that. So yeah, I don't have the time to sit down and do it all right now. I know Ellie's been working on her own stuff. Yeah, it's one of those things. We're probably, unfortunately, going to end up losing all of that wood that we got, which I really hate, because we spent money getting that wood here, and now we're probably going to end up losing it. There it is on the roof of the barn. But to each its own, I guess, at this point. Hi, Shiva. Yeah, we'll get them done. I talking to a lady. We'll get them done. Hopefully that axle comes in soon for my trailer. Oh, for anybody that was following, we were talking about getting a trailer. The bank approved us a loan to get a trailer. And then I went and looked at the trailer, and it's a good thing I did, because the trailer is not going to work for what we wanted it to do. So we're still looking. Have potential is going to look at this weekend. Huh, Shiva. You good girl. You good girl. Okay. Gotta fix this door latch. It's not rotten yet. If it sits out the rest of the year, it will be. It was an older barn that, you know, it hadn't been exposed to the weather. And then, you know, once it gets exposed to the weather, sometimes that wood goes quickly. But that's why I said if it sits out, it sat out all winter. And if it sits out any longer, it won't last into next winter, I can tell you that right now. So, if we don't get that barn up this year, the wood we have will definitely not be viable. So, Dragon, I don't remember. What did your water buckets look like? About empty. Ugh. This hose does not face the way I want it to face. It wants to turn the wrong way. Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 stalls left. And then the new one. Can it be tarp? It could be. I just don't have the money to buy the tarps. Tarps as big as we need is going to cost about a couple $100. And it's, we just haven't had the funds to do that. Not dropping the phone in the water bucket again. I've already done that. Is this hose new? No, this is one they've had all winter out here. It's one of those firm, like I want to, yeah, the nozzle's facing the wrong way more than anything. Oh, you got plenty of water. Nope, we're not going swimming again. It took 2 days for it to recover fully after that. You know, if you didn't push your alfalfa out the door, you would have it to eat. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Tarps are expensive. Tarps are expensive, unfortunately. Right, Nellie? I did get her a bigger bucket, though, by the way. Could you sell the boards and use the money for roof repairs? I don't know, actually. Maybe. Baron, hi buddy. I know you're back to getting used to humans again. Your bucket's darn near full. But it was about empty last night, so I know that that's okay. I know you're drinking. Yes, yeah, Nellie has to have the chopped alfalfa. I have to go get her a bucket full here after we get done with Nick's stall. Water? Would you like water? Right, buddy? Yes, Shiva is the only horse left to transport. For now. And if I can make more money still at hauling, you know, I'd be doing that too. Can't haul if I don't have a trailer. Yeah. Yep, pony left. The mare we brought up from Oklahoma left. We took home Legend and picked up Sally. Good boy. I was grateful my friend let us borrow hers to be able to transport with, so that was good. And in return for letting us borrow her trailer, we made sure hers was doing pretty well. You know, we greased all the wheel bearings and the fittings. We fixed the light that was out in the trailer. Fix things that need to be fixed, or just general trailer maintenance. What size trailer we're looking for? 3 to 4 horse slant. Ideally, gooseneck. I would take bumper if we had to for the right price. Yeah, like I said, here it comes. It's gonna pour. The loan approval was for the trailer. The rain's here. I don't know if the bank would give us $20,000. That's, or even $15,000. That's kind of the question. Have to get more round bales tonight. And now tell him I'll buy the third cutting. He was worried. We only put one third cutting on. Aw, Smarty's standing in the rain. At least with the trailer, we could use it to like make payments, because I don't remember the trailer in Virginia. I think, well, no, I think we might have, and they never messaged me back. Maybe that's what it was. I've looked at so many horse trailers, it's not even funny lately. The thing is, if we pick a trailer, and I mean we by Ellie and I, because we still need board members if anybody would like to become a board member. You get to help to make decisions for the rescue. And then you get stuck helping with paperwork. And sharing posts and lives and videos and stuff. That's what a board member does. And hey, good morning, Penny. How's things in California? It's raining here in New York now. We have to be able to make some money out somehow to pay for said loan. And if we do it for the barn, we definitely would have to do like fundraiser after fundraiser after fundraiser every single month to make sure we can make that loan payment under the rescue. So not saying it's not possible, I just don't think they would give us a loan high enough to pay for it. Maybe if we got through with the trailer loan, which is less, first, they might up it down the road. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. If this one I go to look at doesn't turn out, Ellie and I could talk, because I know soon I should have my trailer axle. So what happened with my trailer? Mine, one, it started off as the wheel bearings on the highway in Ohio when we were coming back from our Texas-Oklahoma trip. We went down, we grabbed Nick, we grabbed that one other mare and the pony. And I know I gotta sweep that up, but I'm gonna come out this afternoon and do stalls, because I have to go feed that one horse, and then I like to get a couple other things done, and then I'll spend the afternoon cleaning stalls and blanketing once the weather changes from rain to snow. Nellie's alfalfa. So the wheel bearings went on the trip in Columbus after we got out of that nasty like ice, snow, rainstorm that went across the bottom of the country. And then in replacing the wheel bearing, fixing the wheel bearings, Dad had crawled under it and went, oh, look at that, it's got a bent axle. So we had to try to find a new axle. My dad was hell-bent on not spending $950 to pay for it, because that's how much it cost for the first one. And then he thought he had it ordered with a guy who was like, yep, I can order it right now. And, well, it didn't work out. A month went by, which was February, because Dad spent 3 weeks, no, it was 3 weeks fixing the wheel bearings. And then we spent a week going, well, shit. And, then in the month of February, the first 2 weeks he was looking for the axle. Halfway through February, we thought we had it. The guy who we thought we had it from either forgot that Dad was there and ordered it, or forgot to order it, or just, I don't know, whatever. Then the guy took off for 2 weeks on vacation, didn't tell anybody. And so we've been like, come on now. And then finally he ordered it through another company that it's bought and paid for at a considerably less price. It was $575 versus the $950 through the other company. And so it should be here any time now at this point. More snow. When does it break? End of March. We typically aren't getting snow into March, into April. Typically, we have though in the past. But typically it breaks end of March. Okay. Ew. Ew. Alright, let's put the grain together for the other mirror. With older vehicles, it comes to a certain point where you just keep having to put money in them. Sometimes you're better off buying new. I know. The trailer's not too old. It's 11 or 12 years old now, I think. And so, like, it's not that old. I've definitely put more wear and tear on it than it ever has had in its lifetime, though, from what I understand with the history. One of our followers on here is who I bought it from. I was like, she told me a little bit, like, they had bought it from somebody who bought it new, who only used it for pony rides and, you know, like, little things around festivals and stuff. And then, they bought it and they only used it a couple times. It's in really clean shape, and then I have put more wear and tear into that trailer than it has ever seen in its entire life. So I've now replaced both axles in it. It's got some more things I gotta fix to it, but that's not required to drive it. You're so pretty. Yes, you is. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. Alright. Let me go feed Nellie her alfalfa. I'll be right back. Huh. Oh, watch out, Maisie. Alright. Oh, that's my sweater again. Oh well. Yeah, a little bit. You're also in an area with lots of snow. Yes. It does corrode things. Actually, that was Smokey. Smokey kept you guys company. That doesn't go here. That goes to the house. Those are parts for Jim's computer that broke. Hi. Hi. How are you? You're so beautiful. You're right, Amber. That's where I left it. Yeah, that's okay. It can stay there. Why can you not keep a hay net tied to the wall? You must be one that plays with the strings. You gotta be one that plays with them strings. You are such a slob in this stall. You're a slob. Your stall's a pain in the butt to clean, too. Well, you're just going to get a couple of flakes on the floor right now because I'm cleaning stalls this afternoon. Actually, will these ones stay up in this net? I just need to put one more beam back in here. Not the string. You can't have the string. I just need to put one of these back. There. Need water. Okay. Where's Emily? Yeah, I'm wearing my Where's Emily shirt. Yeah, it's Smokey. Smokey's the gray one. The long-haired gray one. Maisie is the short-haired gray tiger-looking one. And then you've got Finn, who is the long-haired tiger. And then Smudge, the black and white. It's funny, the twins were looking at my shirt this morning and they're like, is that Dragon? I said, yep, that's Dragon. And then somebody else, I said, hey, that's Mom on there. Thank you very much. Alright, stall this afternoon. That way when the weather breaks, I will be out here, change over blankets. My pile to go to the Amish to get fixed. Alright, well guys, that's the morning chores. Finish your dream cat. I know it. I found our dream cat too, and Jim says no. One of our followers sent me a link to a Maine Coon breeder. I don't typically buy any cats. None of my cats have ever been bought from a breeder. But Maine Coon is like my one, like, oh, please. They're still frozen. Oh, I don't want to break it. It's less frozen. It's still frozen. But yeah, so if I ever end up with a Maine Coon, it's because I bought it from a breeder. But the price of a Maine Coon is ridiculous. I understand why. They're pretty nice, valuable cats. So $1,800 for a Maine Coon. So when all of my bills are paid, and my truck is paid off, and Dragon is trained, and something else, then I'll have a Maine Coon. So, if you want to pay, I'm not paying $5,000 for a cat. No. Smudgy I picked up for free down the road. Smokey was born here. Maisie was given to me by a friend. And Finn actually was found out in the pasture. Just do it. I did never tell my husband until I get home. It costs more than that. I can't afford to do it right now. And Jim absolutely is going to kill me when I do it, because it's not an if, it's a when at this point. But Finn was found as a 6-week-old kitten out in my pasture. Wow, that's crazy, Dawn. And Bilbo's bits. Yes, and Bilbo's hangly danglies. Yep, those are cut off too. So yeah. Yeah. So then I'll buy a Maine Coon. I will have one of these days. Just like one of these days I'll have my Irish Wolfhound too. Yep. At 6 weeks old, he was found by some previous boarders I used to have. They were out doing chores and they said, "Did you get a new kitten?" And I said, "No. Why?" And then she sent me a picture and I was like, "Oh my God, he's adorable." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll keep him." And we originally thought he was a girl because he was only 6 weeks old. We weren't sure exactly everything. And now he's here. So Finn is king. Where's my friend that showed up I was talking to earlier on the live, he traded me vehicles. He had to use my truck to go get some stuff. So I have his car, he has my truck. So he'll be back with it. I can trace it on my phone. I can track my truck on the phone. So alright guys, I got stuff to do in the house. I'll be back out this afternoon, clean some stalls, blanket some horses when the weather changes to snow. And then I have the kids to eat in the evening. So alright you guys, appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I thank you for the support of our rescues. It means quite a bit to us, especially with the 15 that we are taking care of. It's a lot of work. So, and hopefully, I can get some training in here soon. So, alright guys, stay warm.